The next release that we will do will be the shoulder blades number 1. It is similar to the butterfly that we performed earlier. You'll just have your hands above your chest, open your arms, and then close and open and close. You will instruct your participants to feel their shoulder blades as they wrap around the roller, and then as your shoulder blades open away from each other, as your hands come together, and then squeeze back into the roller as your arms open. Then our next is swimming. That will be where we begin with our arms up, and we'll swim our arms around, and then back up to center, and we'll swim our arms around, and then back up to center. Again, the focus here will be massaging the inside of the shoulder blades, and they may feel trigger points or pressure points as they go through that area. You will tell them if they need to go super slow, or they may even stop and hold for a few counts and then back up. And then we would rotate the arms in the other direction. And all the while we're maintaining that balanced and aligned spine. So that was swimming. Our third shoulder blade is snow angels. We'll begin with our hands on the floor. You'll instruct your participants to lift their hands up, and then they'll bring their arms up, and they'll lower down, and they'll bring their arms up and lower down. And again, the focus of this release is the inside edges of the shoulder blades, to feel the shoulder blades gliding across the back as the body moves. So those were the 3 shoulder blade releases. Now we'll move on to the chest opener. The chest opener, we're still in this position. We bring our arms out with our palms up, and then we will just rotate our palms downward, and then upward, and then downward, and upward. The focus will be to feel the chest opening, and we will also feel those shoulder blades again massaging into the roller. Now, a variation on this move would be to bend our elbows at a 90-degree angle, and the backs of our hands go to the ground, and then come back up and go to the ground and return to that starting position. And again, take it to the ground and return to starting position. Of course, we would perform 5 repetitions of each exercise, 1 to 3 sets. You could, between sets, take time to evaluate and allow your clients an opportunity to evaluate and get that sensory feedback from the central nervous system. The shoulder opener, we will begin in tabletop. If your clients feel discomfort in the knees, you could always cushion with a mat or a towel. We will take our right arm and thread it underneath our left, and take our left arm to the roller. Then you will instruct your participants or your clients to take their pelvis and bring it to the center so that their spine is in alignment. They'll alternate turning the bottom palm up and down, and up and down, up and down, and up and down. So you would perform that 5 times, and then you would instruct them to gently push themselves back up to tabletop. And so that you can see that from behind, I'm going to perform it on the other side. So we'll thread the arm under. You'll lay the shoulder down first, then the back of the head lays down, then the arm comes out onto the roller. They center their pelvis up, and then they would perform the palm down and the palm up and the palm down and the palm up. And then you would tell them to bring themselves slowly back up to that tabletop position. And that brings us to the end of the shoulder opener. So now we'll do this gluteal, hip, and sacrum release. Your clients will begin in the position here with the roller between their feet and their hips. You'll instruct them to lift their hips and place the roller underneath their pelvis. Then they'll hold on to the sides of the roller, they'll lift their knees and roll their knees side to side. You want to make sure that they have the roller positioned underneath their pelvis and not under their low back. As they roll side to side, they will breathe evenly and deeply. So we perform 5 in each direction. Then you could cross the leg over and perform in one direction and then the other. If they found areas that felt like a trigger point or a pressure point, they could roll onto the area and just gently rock up and down. And then over to the other side and gently rock up and down. Of course, if you performed with the legs crossed, you would repeat on the other side.